This is Michael Popok, Legal AF. A measure of justice is finally coming for the families of Sandy Hook, horribly defamed, who hold a $1.5 billion judgment against Infowars right-wing MAGA podcaster Alex Jones. Now, a bankruptcy judge has ruled that there'll be two auctions of all of the assets of Infowars, the primary source of income for Alex Jones all these years, the way that he was able to put away at present $9 million in his bank accounts, which will also ultimately go over much of it to the families of Sandy Hook, and also other assets. It's all going to be put on the auction block on the 13th of November, where the intellectual property, the website, the shopping cart, the followers, if you will, 2.3 million followers still follow this conspiracy theorist, 9/11 denier, Boston Marathon denier, Sandy Hook denier. They still follow this charlatan, selling vitamins all along the way. And there'll be another auction on the 10th of December where all of his equipment, physical hard equipment, cameras and microphones and boom mics and lighting will all be sold. That hasn't put Alex Jones out of business. He's actually asked and called for his followers, and there are 2.3 million of them, to participate in the auction, to buy the turnkey Infowars operation, including its name, and keep it alive. I guess he thinks they'll buy it and turn it over to him, and he'll run it and make more money. The problem is that the families of Sandy Hook, and let's remember what happened there. I've got to say their names, so to speak. In 2012, 21 first graders, 6 educators were killed by a gunman with an AR-15. Alex Jones told the world over and over again, causing pain, causing inconsolable impact on the families, that it was a false flag event, that these were paid actors, that the children are still alive, that it was done in order to promote gun restrictions and gun control. How depraved, how disgusting, as these parents were mourning the loss of 21 first graders. Think about the amount of families that no longer will exist into the future because of these 21 first graders. Never got a chance to have a life, to start a family of their own, to have children of their own. No longer here, grieving parents to this day, and 6 educators tried to protect their students. Now Alex Jones, first he got 2 judgments against him, once in Texas and once in Connecticut, by 2 separate groups of families. And once you total that to $1.5 billion, the coward then ran to bankruptcy court, personal bankruptcy on his own assets, the money he had in the bank, and the cash and cars and jewelry and paintings and whatever else he had. And then he put his company, Infowars, which is technically called Free Speech Systems. I love the Orwellian terms these groups use. Put them into bankruptcy. There's sort of these 2 bankruptcies, and you got the one bankruptcy judge, Chris Lopez in Houston, in the middle, sort of to navigate this. But now he's decided it's time to liquidate. So the way the money from that sale, after professionals are paid that handle the auction and all of that, and the trustee is paid and the lawyers are paid and the accountants are paid, there'll be hopefully some sum of money, 60% or so, of the recovery from these 2 auctions that will go towards a pot of money that's distributed pro rata to the families as they work down their $1.5 billion, running still with interest, judgments against Alex Jones. Traditional bed sheets, they can harbor more bacteria than a toilet seat. It can lead to acne, allergies, and stuffy noses, and it's just gross. Miracle Made offers a whole line of self-cleaning, antibacterial bedding, such as sheets, pillowcases, and comforters that prevent up to 99.7% of bacteria growth and require up to 3 times less laundry. Using silver-infused fabrics inspired by NASA, Miracle Made sheets are thermoregulating and designed to keep you at the perfect temperature all night long, no matter the weather. So you get better sleep every night. Miracle sheets are luxuriously comfortable without the high price tag of other luxury brands, and feel as nice, if not nicer, than sheets used by some 5-star hotels. Stop sleeping on bacteria. Bacteria can clog your pores, causing breakouts and acne. Sleep clean with Miracle. These sheets are infused with silver that prevent up to 99.7% of bacterial growth, leaving them to stay cleaner and fresh 3 times longer than other sheets. No more gross odors. Go to trymiracle.com/legalaf to try Miracle Made sheets today. And whether you're buying them for yourself or as a gift for a loved one, if you order today, you can save over 40%. And if you use our promo, LegalAF at checkout, you'll get 3 free towels and save an extra 20%. Miracle is so confident in their product, it's backed with a 30-day money-back guarantee. So if you aren't 100% satisfied, you'll get a full refund. Upgrade your sleep with Miracle Made. Go to trymiracle.com/legalaf and use the code LegalAF to claim your free 3-piece towel set and save over 40% off. Again, that's trymiracle.com/legalaf to treat yourself. Thank you, Miracle Made, for sponsoring this episode. Then they'll go after his money, the trustee and the families, and they'll liquidate as much of that money, that $9 million, that $1.2 million worth of, I guess, vitamins inventory on the shelf. And then Alex Jones isn't done. Alex Jones is not done making money, unfortunately, and preying on his poor, not even poorer to this day, gullible followers. The ones that he's imploring to buy the assets at the auction on the 13th of November to give him money to pay this and keep that brand alive. He's going to continue to make money. He's only in his 50s. He's going to be around for 20 more years. Even Rudy Giuliani has a podcast. I don't think anybody watches it, but he has a podcast, America's Mayor. So his future earnings are up for grabs in the bankruptcy proceeding as well, with garnishments and liens to get that money. So he'll be working the rest of his natural-born life to pay back the families of Sandy Hook because of his disgusting denials. Again, this is a guy who denied 9/11, said it was an inside job, said it was a false flag event planned by the United States. Tell that to the almost 4,000 families who lost somebody on 9/11. Or the 658 people of the former company I worked for, Cantor Fitzgerald, who are no longer here. And of course, you've got the 27 families who lost somebody in Sandy Hook back during that horrific shooting. We'll continue to follow it. What I would like to see happen is not the cult followers of Alex Jones and MAGA and Donald Trump buying his assets. I'd like to see a pro-democracy group buy his assets and then burn them to the ground. Put the money in the pocket of the families and then burn that to the ground, lock it away where no one will ever see it. And that'll be the end, and just snuff out the life of Alex Jones. I think that is appropriate. So I call on all pro-democracy groups to join together and participate in the auction and win the auction on the 13th of November and on the 10th of December to strip Alex Jones of all of his remaining assets and investment in Infowars and turn that money over to the families and then put that out of its misery and out of our misery once and for all. I'll continue to follow the bankruptcy proceedings and what happens next with Alex Jones and his plea to have his cult followers bail him out. Every dollar that they give at the auction is going to go to the families of Sandy Hook. And let that be clear. We'll continue to follow it all on the MeidasTouch Network and on Legal AF. And I got great news, new Legal AF channel on YouTube. We sit at the intersection of law and politics. I'll be curating the top stories. Go over now to @LegalAFMTN for MeidasTouch Network, @LegalAFMTN. Free subscribe. Help us to get to 100,000 subscribers before the 1st of October. We're only a week old, and we're already more than halfway there. You may not have been around for the original build of the MeidasTouch Network. Help them get to 4 million free subscribers. Right? They're our brothers, but help us here. Be in the first group of 100,000 founding subscribers for free. And you'll find that it'll be the same commentary and analysis at the intersection of law and politics that you've come to enjoy. I'm still doing all my work over the MeidasTouch Network, of course, and Legal AF every Wednesdays and Saturdays at 8 p.m. Eastern Time. You can watch us on YouTube. Free subscribe there, of course, and pick us up on audio podcast platforms of your choice. So until my next hot take, until my next Legal AF on the MeidasTouch Network, until my next exclusive content on the new Legal AF MTN channel. This is Michael Popok reporting. In collaboration with the MeidasTouch Network, we just launched the Legal AF YouTube channel. Help us build this pro-democracy channel where I'll be curating the top stories at the intersection of law and politics. Go to YouTube now and free subscribe at Legal AF MTN. That's at Legal AF MTN.